because guess what? Their second announcement was for a movie that actually moves the story forward in time, which is the new Jedi Order with the return of Rey Palpatine, the greatest identity thief in history. And basically, Variety broke this story a little bit early that Daisy Ridley has confirmed to return to the role of Rey. And essentially what Lucasfilm is doing is they're taking the Luke Skywalker story from the expanded universe novels and giving it to Rey, essentially. Like that's all they're doing. So the movie takes place after the sequel trilogy, and it's about Rey starting up the new Jedi Order and training a new generation of Jedi and facing the problems that encounters. And she is going to be the main character. There's no word on Finn returning, on Poe returning, or any of this stuff. Hopefully we actually get a conclusion to Maz Kanata's story for another time, deal with how she got Luke's lightsaber, but that's neither here nor there. Basically, we have our first female person of color directing a Star Wars movie. She had done a couple episodes of Miss Marvel and some short documentary films that won some awards about a decade ago. And that's a big deal, apparently. And Stephen S. DeKnight is taking over writing duties from Damon Lindelof, who basically, I guess this was his brainchild, because he turned in a script before he fucked off. I'm just wondering, it's like, who thought it was a good idea to bring Rey back? Everyone is over this character. Nobody liked her. You know,
I think it's the guy on the panel.
She was a pure agenda, like Mary Sue.
Was it?
Go ahead, Vader.
Didn't all the main characters, three big ones from the sequels, didn't they all kind of swear off coming back? I mean,
throw enough money at someone. Daisy Ridley hasn't been working lately.
Yeah, what's she done since Star Wars? I don't recall hardly anything.
Daisy got to eat.
Yeah, she does, I guess.
I mean, like, have you seen her on stage? I mean, literally, she needs a Whopper no onion combo like stat.
See, I don't have a problem with Daisy Ridley. It's just this. It's Lucasfilm.
The character
Star
of
Wars.
Rey is terrible, but the actress
it's terrible.
is fine.
Yeah, I mean, she does have to eat, but I'm kind of surprised that she agreed to do this because she wasn't happy with the way things ended up. Neither were the other people. So I don't know. I guess, like you said, throw enough money at somebody so they can put some food on the table.
Well, Brian, you got your wish. This is moving the story forward.
Yeah.
Are you excited about it at all?
I'm about to be unpopular here, but I don't mind Rey. I never did.
It's kicking.
I mean,
the first time I've ever disagreed with Brian on anything.
Oh my God!
I mean,
Brian.
look.
Sorry, Brian.
No, bring it back. Bring it back.
Let me finish. God damn it. Look, when we all were super excited. I'm assuming we were all super excited for episode 7, right? 30 years. We're finally going to see Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Completely ignore the last two, 8 and 9, and just look at 7. Do you still dislike Rey?
Yes. Wasn't great.
Yes.
Because she was a Mary Sue.
She wasn't a Mary Sue at that point, though.
Yes, she was.
Not really.
Remember how she did the Jedi mind trick without any training?
Yeah.
Mary Sue, bro.
I guess that's true. But
remember how she could outfly trained TIE fighters in the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah.
Like remember how she knew how to fix the Millennium Falcon better than Han Solo?
She's magic.
You know what?
You're right.
I guess I forgot all that shit. And you got it right.
Yeah.
Remember how she defeated?
I'm going to completely revoke everything I just said.
Brilliant.
I remember being super excited for that movie, and I remember watching the movie and like, hey, it's a pretty good movie. It felt like almost like a retelling of A New Hope.
Yeah.
So I guess I was looking at it through rose-colored glasses for that. I never watched it again after that one time. So yeah, you know what? My bad. You guys are right. I forgot about all that. I forgot about the Millennium, like fixing the Millennium Falcon. I don't like that at all. That's not good.
So, Ruin the Man Baby. We all know Rey is your favorite character. What's your take on her getting her own movie series?
Well, I've got to bring the man himself in. I'm so delighted to see Rey back, and I just want to direct her one more time because she's the best at everything. We do love a bit of Rey, even though Daisy herself can be a bit as cardboard as my mask at times. But no, Ray gives me cold shivers. Yeah, Brian, I fair play to you for for the acknowledgement. Like you, I look back on The Force Awakens with slightly rose-tinted glasses. I remember having these conversations with Matt Kadish many years ago. I actually came out of The Force Awakens thinking, oh, that's okay. It was good. It was fun. I was just riding this wave of, Star Wars is back. And it's only with time where I've kind of looked back at it and thought, oh God, no, the writing was on the wall. So, but to have Rey back, I mean, I think you've hit the point, Matt. You said, who asked for this? Who wanted this? Did Daisy Ridley even want it, other than wanting the giant paycheck that comes with it? It seems a strange one. I've been looking at reactions online, and unbelievably, a lot of people that you would call the Disney Star Wars fan base are now calling for Kylo Ren to come back. I mean, this is what it's done.
Yeah. All the Reylos, yeah.
Yeah, so even the one section of the fan base who maybe would have wanted to see Rey come back are not happy because they want Kylo Ren to come back as well. So it's a strange choice. I think for a long while we all thought, are they going to distance themselves from the sequels? I never believed for 1 second they were going to retcon them. But I thought they may make the choice to distance themselves from them. But this is a clear sign. No, absolutely not. We are.
Can I interject real quick?
Go for it.
Why does everyone like Kylo Ren? Like you just explained the problem with Rey. Can you explain why everyone likes Kylo Ren?
It's his lovely flowing locks and his giant 9-inch penis, I think, is
his swole chest.
Touche. I didn't know he had a 9-inch penis. That completely changes my opinion of him.
The only people who like Kylo Ren are the ones who ship him with Rey. That's the only, and that was a Rian Johnson thing, right? Where they had the forced Skype sessions where it got hot and heavy. But like, it's so bad. But Mexican Iron Man, this movie supposedly takes 15 years. It happens 15 years after the events of Rise of Skywalker. And we have the Peaky Blinders creator writing the script now that Damon Lindelof has fucked off. Do you think there's any hope for this movie? Like, are they going to be able to redeem Rey? You're muted, Mike.
I don't think this movie's going to happen, and there's no redeeming Rey.
You don't think it's going to happen?
If it happens, I am going to hope that everybody doesn't show up and this movie burns down to the ground in terms of popularity. I'd be in shock if this movie actually happens.
Go ahead, Vader.
So this is probably the one of the three that's actually going to get made.
Yeah,
I might be wrong. Look, I might be wrong.
This is the best chance of getting made. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, out of three, let me say this. I don't think three are happening at all. And if one happens, I think it's going to be a massive failure. I don't believe that there's a story to redeem. I mean, it didn't end with any kind of compelling storyline that people were yearning, like, gee, I wonder where this might go next. I mean, there was nothing. I mean, the way that when that movie ended, it was like, Jesus Christ, what did we just watch? I mean, there's nowhere to go. I don't know. I mean, okay, I understand what they're going to do. They're going to hijack Luke's story, but how many people know that story that aren't EU people? Because the vast majority of fans are tied to that original trilogy and the storylines that have direct DNA connectivity tissue to that. I can't see this being successful. And if they do make this first movie out of this alleged three, I can't wait for it to fail miserably and hopefully teach them a lesson. There is nowhere to go with this character because there is no story that ever made any sense.
Hey guys, if you like this podcast, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and comment below on your favorite video as well. That goes a long way with helping us boost our channel and get out there in front of more people. And it lets YouTube know that we're doing something right. And if you want to catch us live, we go live 2 times a week, once on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time and on Tuesdays at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So join us there in the chat. We will see you on the live stream. Stay salty.